Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, also known to some as the Snake Pit. Conference bragging rights, just part of the stakes as these two get set to square off. It's the Virginia Tech Hokies and the Maryland Terrapins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, this kind of matchup is always a challenge. Coach told me bringing a team in here on the road can be hard. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you guys.
Okay, Holly. The Terrapins will kick off first, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone. It's Craver. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They're going to throw it to start the drive. With the catch, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the Hokies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Denmark. At midfield, he's got room. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking to fire. Makes a catch right in the middle of a danger zone. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
It'll be third and long. He'll set up to throw. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just now on the same page with his target.
Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Williams. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball and just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Washington. Looking to the big tight end. Snagged in the middle, it's Fleming. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Running inside, it's Williams. Stopped after a gain of 3, it'll be 2nd and 7.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout.
Move.
Second down, they'll go to the air. The short hands, it's Fleming. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Hard to imagine this is only their first drive of the game, but their defense was on the field for virtually an entire quarter. So, guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
And the Terrapins have their offense in high gear. Right back to the well. The ball's free. Oh, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air, it's Washington. Caught by Williams on the left. And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Sends it back in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Touchdown, Maryland! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
It's just a really nice throw. Really good touch towards the sideline on that corner route. And the receiver does a nice job catching the football and immediately getting up the field, getting in the end zone for the big touchdown.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Trying to set up the screen.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. How about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a crease. It's Overton. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it on the outside. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Green. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Overton. At the 20, he's got space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies.
The screen game is such a big part of this offense. A nice job by the quarterback holding on to it to the last possible second, and the O-line getting downfield, picking up their blocks. They make it about as easy as they can for this running back to find the end zone.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the 2nd. And he's not going to take the touchback. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Washington. Good timing on the quick out. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. And the Terrapins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. The run inside. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Quick strike complete. Man, just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He wants to go deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Defense in press coverage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Wants to throw. It's Washington. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Trying to make magic on the scramble. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Williams open on the right side.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier and gets him on the ground.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? Looking to throw, it's Washington. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I like the play call there. I know it falls incomplete, but you're in the defensive side of the field right now, and you're going back to the guy that's already scored a touchdown for you. This guy has stepped up. He's made a play. So if I'm on offense, I keep throwing him the football.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. This quarterback part of their running game. Not much happening on that one. Maybe made it back to the line of scrimmage as the clock continues to move here late in the half. It's third down. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. They take the lead here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point is good. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Throws to the tight end. Got a man. It's Fleming. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass, it's Washington. Stepping to the right. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And he gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Well, that was the guy the quarterback wanted to go to right from the jump, but a better job by the defense in coverage forcing the incomplete.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Looking for a man. It's Washington. He'll pull it down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the 1st down.
They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The corners are walked up tight. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really...
And he's in! Touchdown, Terrapins!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the 3rd. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. On the ground, it's Hawkins. Got enough for the 1st. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. Offense changing the play. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Denmark. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here.
First job for the QB a lot of times. Look at those safeties. Is it man or is it zone? Nice job. You could tell right away. He saw it was zone, understood where to go with the football, and that's why this offense had a positive gain right away.
The Hokies have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. They'll send the back in motion. Trying the run, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football. Look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play. Nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The screen, he's got wheels, and he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Climbing up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Washington. Moving out to the right. Williams got it. Corralled and brought down by the defense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Running inside, it's Williams. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Terrapins in the hurry-up.
And on defense, you make the tackle after the catch for a 1st down. Now you got to go get lined up again because the offense is going fast.
Makes the catch. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up.
Turning it on! He's at the 30. 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Maryland! The Terps respond. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
he definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And it's good, and we're tied in the fourth quarter. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. On the ground, it's Overton. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Rides to the back. Push down for the tackle.
Great job at contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
Well, 3rd down, they tried to run the football thinking they could catch the defense off guard. They were able to get some yards, not the first, though. So now you've got 4th and very short, and what at the end?
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Trying to keep the drive alive. Plows through the defense. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he caps things off with a scintillating 68-yard scoring run. Looks like he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. And now this offense needs a late 4th quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. To the air, it's Washington. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Makes the grab down the left side. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. On the run, it's Howard. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Terrapins moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. He goes right back to the air. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. The Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Back to throw, it's Washington. Here's a heat. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
To the air on second down. Touchdown, Terrapins! Fitted in the window for the score. The Terps respond.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick the extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for two? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Big point after here, looking for the tie late. And he splits the uprights, and we're tied in the fourth. On the move from inside his 5. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
And the point after is good. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass. It's Washington. Hauls it in.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. Don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
He's going to run it. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
Well, defensively, you've got to have an answer for this athletic quarterback. You've got to do a better job containing him in the pocket, or you've got to have a spy ready to make the play and get a tackle if he decides to get out. But everything went wrong there. Not only did he get first, but you also let him get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
And this offense, they got another positive gain, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make...
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Timeout called by the offense, clock stopped with 21 seconds left. And the Terrapins come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Dropping back, it's Washington. Fires quickly. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. Wants to throw it again. Firing toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the